Welcome back to the Throwback Throwdown at LavaLinks, where the discs are old, the stakes are low, and the commentary is only moderately helpful. I'm Bob Wobble.
And I'm Skip Heiser. When we last saw our hero, he was knee-deep in nostalgia.
And actual water.
1 pillowcase, 2 bags, and 0 sense of dignity.
If you haven't watched the front 9 yet, we highly recommend hitting pause and clicking that link up in the corner of your screen.
Because starting on hole 10 is like arriving halfway through Thanksgiving dinner. You missed the drama, and now you're just stuck with the yams.
So far, the battle between old disc guy and new disc guy has been closer than expected.
Old guy's been damp, short on distance, and slightly off balance, but he's still in the fight.
New guy's got the lead, the plastic, and somehow slightly fewer joint problems.
But anything can happen on the back. We've seen miracles. We've seen meltdowns. We've seen turbo putts.
And sometimes, all 3 on the same hole.
But don't just take it from us. Viewer ChainKisser72 says, "This reminds me of when my uncle fought his neighbor with arrow bees in '87. Subscribe.
Thank you for your service, Chain Kisser.
Let's head to the tee for hole 10 and see if old guy can claw his way back, or at least avoid tripping over his own legacy.
Hole 10, the beginning of Putter Alley, where arm speed goes to die.
A mighty 163 feet, with OB long, just to punish hubris.
New guy's got the wizard. And he casually tosses it up near the basket.
Old guy's still rolling with the Reef, aka the spongy pancake of yesteryear.
And it skips right by the basket. Both park it. Those are going to be 2 easy birdies.
Kind of a disappointing lack of chaos there, Bob. Could you hit a tree, please? For the fans? There is more than one, right?
It'll be a star frame. Still a 2-shot lead heading into 11. Hole 11, 300 feet, generously labeled a par 4, mostly out of pity. There is a Mando on the right, and the hole plays at a sharp angle. Let's take a mongoose fairway ride.
Dogleg? Oh, that looks more like a boomerang, with OB lining the entire left like a waiting ambush.
And new guy makes the Mando with his putter. Definitely less than 300 feet though.
Old guy doesn't crank his Reef nearly enough. Oh no, that's OB City. We now see the ceremonial rope crossing, where dignity goes to die.
Looks like the sidearm approach. Sticking with the Reef. And it's in the zip code, but not getting delivered. That's short.
Hey, look, new guy's in the middle of the fairway. That's a good strategy, Bob.
You think?
And he throws it clean and just lays it up. That's pretty good.
Blowfly attempt from downtown. This is for par. And he's offline. Old guy's gonna have to settle for bogey.
Turbo putt for birdie for new guy.
And there's a cleanup for bogey.
That's a 2-shot swing. Might not be a way back from this one.
Next up is hole 12. A mere 143 feet. Blink and you'll miss it.
Still putters. And still drama-free. It's like watching beige paint dry.
And that's 2 tidy upshots.
2 tidy birdies. Well, at least he's trying to make it interesting with that turbo.
Moving on.
Hole 13, a 213-foot par 3.
It's over 200 feet, so clearly a championship caliber hole.
Basket is barricaded in a guava thicket. Looks like another Squall Rock grudge match.
And he's got the squall.
And, oh! He fades into the side of the cage! Now there's some trees! Old guy with a chance to gain one. He grabs the rock. And he lets it fly, and, oh no! That one hyzers even more!
He's moving like a man who's got 30 discs, 2 bags, and 1 Advil.
Honestly, I've seen snails with more forward momentum.
Oh, he's got no line. That's gonna roll the blowfly. That's one of the strongest rollers you'll ever see. It works though.
New guy is now taking his turn to make his way into the thicket. What would you do from in here, Skip?
I wouldn't end up in there, Bob.
All right. He tries the lawn dart vertical shot.
Close. No dice.
Both walk away with pars and some minor scratches. And after 13, it's -9 to -5.
Hole 14, a 241-foot turnover shot over a fake golf grass green, because nature isn't fake enough.
New guy's got the squall again. Gotta beat those early trees. No, fly's pretty clean. Looks like he's inside the circle.
An old guy breaks out the forehand.
And the red tide, no less. Oh, I'm impressed. That didn't look like a cry for help at all.
He's still got 35 to 40 feet.
And he drills it.
Birdie. Birdie for both, and momentum for the fossils. Still a 4-shot lead for new disc guy, and time is not on old disc guy's side.
We're going to take a quick break for this word from our sponsor. Stay tuned for the conclusion of the Throwback Throwdown Back 9 edition.
Tired of missing putts and watching your rating wither like a sun-dried worm burner? There's only one training system proven to raise your stats, your standards, and allegedly your social prospects. Perfect Putt 360, created by 4141 Disc Golf and the good folks over at Flying Disc Magazine, who definitely don't live in Florida.
He told me the groupies would come. Said if I stuck with it, they'd show up. Well, it's been 8 years. I'm still putting, but I believe.
Perfect Putt 360, except no substitutes. Used everywhere. Stolen by the man. Now, back where it belongs. Get yours and start fixing your putting today. Perfect Putt 360 is not licensed for use in any apps or websites. Commercial use of the system without permission may result in bad karma, lost ratings, and turbo putting under pressure. But hey, thanks for asking. Oh wait, you didn't.
And now we're on to hole 15. 281 feet with a gap to hit. Going over the trees is possible, but dangerous because the left side is lined with OB and grumpy neighbors.
Bonsai from the new guy. And he hits the first tree. There's the guy we know and love.
Old guy hits the line with his Viper. Oh, but once again it drops out of the sky early. Might want to play for that next time.
New guy's upshot. Oh, that's pretty textbook. And he'll be laid up for par.
Old guy from 50 with a chance to get a stroke closer.
Oh, do you believe in miracles?
It's in! He's running at the basket like he just won a $10 coupon to Goodwill.
Oh, I think that dog wants to eat him, Bob.
He does bear more than a passing resemblance to a jerky stick. New guy taps it in. And now the lead's down to 3, with 3 to go.
Hold on to your plastic. The stakes are low, but we're going to pretend otherwise.
Hole 16 is a 262-foot, slightly uphill turnover shot down into a sinkhole.
He pulls out the Starfire. He's feeling bold with the sidearm. That actually doesn't look too bad.
Looks like new guy's trying the same shot with the Hurricane.
Oh, that looks even better. At this rate, he should be able to hit 300 feet by the 2030s, Bob.
Oh, and there's the Starfire, landing just on the edge of the pit. Meanwhile, the Hurricane is parked.
Old guy with a short downhill putt for birdie. And he nails it!
2 birdies.
2 men, 1 destiny. No excuses. A 3-shot lead heading into 17.
Hole 17, a 412-foot par 4, playing into a pretty significant headwind, with a pretty even mix of trees and fairway.
It's T-Rex for old disc guy. Not winning any distance contests, but that's pretty clean.
And it's torrent again for new guy. And not bad. Better footing seems to help a lot.
Not many throws left, Bob.
At this point, old guy needs a miracle, or perhaps a ritual sacrifice.
Oh, there's another one of those fantastic camera shots, Bob. This is a high-quality production.
It's a blowfly approach from old guy. And, keeping with the theme, he leaves it a little short. About 30 feet out with a downslope behind the basket.
He's got the people's putter again.
And, it's nearly in! He'll have that left for birdie.
What was that hand signal? Is he talking about his wiener?
Not everything is about that, Skip.
Agree to disagree, Bob.
Old guy digging around, looking for a magic rabbit in that bag. He needs to make this and hope new guy falls apart on the final hole.
And he does his part and makes it, Bob!
He's still down 3, but stranger things have happened.
Like him not talking about Perfect Putt? Or resisting the urge to slap on lipstick in a vinyl cat suit? Hey, no judgment.
1 hole to go. A man and his 2 bags trudges dramatically toward the final tee. Hole 18, a 616-foot par 5 with a sharp turn mid-fairway.
Old guy's going with the custom-printed Raven. That's a cool-looking disc.
And he's in the fairway.
but it's not the ace he needed to really put the pressure on.
I aced a 600-footer in 2014, Bob.
Okay, next comes the Shrike. And he's also in the fairway, at least 50 feet past the Raven.
Old guy's throwing the Viper. It's a turnover, and it fades out at the end. Sets up a little bit of a tunnel shot going into the basket.
New guy's got a destroyer. And he cranks it over on a turnover line that also fades out a little bit at the end. Still, he should have a long look at eagle.
Well-timed mower cameo there.
That's the gallery, folks. 1 horsepower, 0 awareness. Lining up the Rattler. Needs a miracle with this. And he throws it soft and low.
That's underwhelming, Bob.
New guy has a long look for eagle.
Oh, and he almost throws it in.
Off the cage.
Let's go to the missed it by that much cam. For everyone out there who makes the effort, but just doesn't quite get the results.
Old guy with a final 15-footer for birdie. And it's in.
He just needs to make a 2-footer in less than 3 tries. I think he's got this.
He does. And starts dancing.
That's your winner, Bob. Disc golfers are kind of weird.
And let's head down for the award ceremony.
Congratulations for beating yourself. Now that's the true competition.
Yeah!
This prize is brought to you by LavaLinks because we know how much you love chains.
I do.
Thank you.
And that wraps up our coverage of the Throwback Throwdown at LavaLinks Resort. To all our viewers, thanks for sticking with us through the chaos, the putters, and the occasional tree.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Seriously, please. We need a bigger audience. Please.
And remember, whatever you do, don't ever give up on your dreams.
And long live the lid.
He's slacking off on his training with all these side quests. I'm the one responsible for getting him to the finish line. But is he listening to me? No. It's time to bring in the other voices. The inner girlies. Broseph. Maybe they'll be able to get through to him.
Because starting on hole 10 is like walking in on your stepdad getting his turbo putt polished. You can't unsee it. Because skipping the front 9 is like opening a mystery box and finding your grandma's fiddle beads. Congratulations, you played yourself. Because skipping the front 9 is like starting a date with, "So, do you like feet?" There's no coming back from that opener. Because jumping into the back 9 cold is like catching the perfect putt thief lounging in his Florida flip-flops, claiming he invented turbo putting. Spoiler, he didn't. Because watching just the back 9 is like showing up to a swinger party thinking it's trivia night. Spoiler, someone's still gonna ask you to play just the tip. Okay, that's all of them.